Welcome to episode 14 of Afternoon at the Movies, a series of podcasts devoted to letting you know what's available at your local library. My name is Joe, and with me is
Daveen,
and we both work for the Charles County Public Library. Now, if you've listened to any of our earlier podcasts, you know we have a tendency to look for the little gems that have passed under most people's radar. And that's what we're doing this month as we cover Learning to Drive.
Yes.
We have Wendy, who is played by Patricia Clarkson, who is a well-established New York editor who reviews books. And we have Darwan,
Played by Ben Kingsley,
who is a Sikh who is immigrated from India. By day, he teaches driving lessons, and by night, he drives a cab. Now, Wendy's husband decides to run off with one of Wendy's favorite authors that she likes to review, and she is a bit beside herself.
Yes. She hears the news from her husband in the back of Darwan's cab and is devastated. She left a manuscript in the back of the cab, and Darwan returns it. When he comes to her home to return it, that's when she gets his car and learns that he's a driving school instructor.
Now, Wendy had always relied on her husband, Ted, to drive her where she needed to go, or just would hire a cab. But now she feels she needs to learn to drive, both to assert her independence and start creating a new life for herself.
Definitely. The movie tells the story of what Wendy is going through, trying to forge a new life after an impending divorce, and Darwan getting married through an arranged marriage. His sister, I guess, hooked him up with a woman, and the woman moves over from India.
That was really interesting to think that this is a cultural phenomenon that still goes on.
Yes,
in
still
these
goes
days.
on.
Wendy and Darwan have parallel concerns in that they've been thrown into a situation that they have to learn to adapt to. Darwan has this woman who is suddenly his wife that he's never met before, and he has to make a marriage that works. And Wendy no longer has a marriage and has to figure out how to survive without one. It's done with a light touch. There are a lot of humorous moments in it, especially as Darwan, who is very stoic and very calm as he teaches Wendy to drive, and she's very flustered and insecure about this whole driving thing, and he always manages to say something in a light and humorous way.
And as we know, he's a good actor, so
both Patricia Clarkson and he just do a great job. I mean, it's not a phenomenal script, but they take it and
they make it phenomenal.
They make it phenomenal, which is why we decided we would review it. One thing that I particularly liked about the movie is in most romantic comedy, or a lot of romantic comedies, you can see how the friends are heading toward a relationship. The movie avoids that cliche, and I thought a very adult way, which I really appreciate.
Yes, and I did like that. It was a poignant ending, not one that you would automatically know what was going to happen. So that was refreshing for me. An adult movie.
An adult movie.
I think it's a good Friday night movie.
Yes. For couples, would you say for couples? Is it a date movie?
I would say it is a date movie.
Okay, there you go. So that's our recommendation for this month. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.